Hey guys, it's Kelly and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited because we are touring one of my favorite cars, and that is a Hyundai Palisade. This is a 2025 Calligraphy in white, and I love this vehicle. I think it is such a great option for a variety of different families, which we will get to in this video. If this is your first time joining me, hey, I'm Kelly and I'm the car mom. I review cars for moms and for families. I'm a mom of 4 and I'm a certified child passenger safety tech. Let's get started. Now, the Palisade came out in 2020, and almost every year since then, Hyundai likes to do some sort of update to it. They're constantly changing out the front grille, adding some different headlights. It can kind of be exhausting to keep up with as a car reviewer, but just know every Palisade you might see on the road may look a little different due to year or trim level. Now, for 2026, we are expecting some pretty major changes with the Palisade. Nothing at this time has been officially confirmed, but they've recently released the new 26 Hyundai Palisade in Korea. It looks completely different. We have a hybrid, and most people are anticipating that we're going to get a similar version of that in the US. So we don't have it now, but I think for 2026, the car is going to look even more different than the previous model years. Overall, I think the Palisade is a really stylish looking vehicle. I think that the whole Hyundai lineup just looks great, futuristic, cutting edge, and the Palisade, with it being their biggest kind of flagship car, is of course no exceptions. Some really notable features on the exterior that I like are these lights right here. When your blinker turns on, these also light up just for a nice element. The calligraphy trim, I mean, this one's just beautiful, completely chromed out, chrome roof rails, chrome around the window, chrome like faux running board, chrome door handles. I mean, she is what I would call iced out. Okay, taking a look at the back end, very simple. I love it. I kind of appreciate that Hyundai doesn't always put the trim levels on the back of their car, specifically the Palisade. Just kind of, you don't know what it is. Is it a limited? Is it a calligraphy? Can't really tell. The car we're touring today, though, is the calligraphy, so it's the highest trim level, and we've got an MSRP at around $52,000. $54,000. There is nothing more beautiful to me than a Hyundai's interior. Out of all the mass market cars, they do interiors the best. Such beautiful colors, materials, elements. I mean, the car screams, it feels luxury. This two-tone steering wheel, the chrome buttons, look at this digital dash, digital display right here, bell and whistle city. But I think it also has one of the most well-placed interior in terms of, like, they really maximize your space and your storage, which I really appreciate. So let's go to the other side. All right, let's dive a little deeper into some of these features, okay? So we have heads-up display. So if you don't know what that is, it's projecting on the windshield what the speed limit is, how fast I'm going. If I were to have navigation in play, it would, yeah, you can kind of see it right there. It would be telling me, where my next turn is. That's a feature we don't see in a lot of mass market brands. I love that it's included in the Palisade. The digital dash is absolutely beautiful. This is one of my favorite features that they have. When you turn on your blind spot, oh, there's this one. When you turn on your blind spot, it's a camera. This works on both sides. A really nice feature. I wish, honestly, all cars would have that, because once you get used to this, it's hard to be in a car without it. We have a heated steering wheel, heated seats, and ventilated seats on the calligraphy trim level. Great infotainment system. We've, of course, got our Apple CarPlay, but we also have some nice family-friendly features, okay? Like passenger talk. Basically, what this does is it picks up my voice and it plays it through the rear speakers. So as a mom, I'm not having to go like this to try to communicate with my kids. Then, of course, take my eyes off the road. It's a much safer way to just ask my kids, you guys, where do you want to go to lunch? Or, something more honest, like be quiet. Love that. Seat belts right here telling you who's buckled, who's not. Love that feature. We also have quiet mode. So it would provide sound to only the front seats and kind of limit them in the second and the third row in case you have sleeping children. Just really a lot of great features. I want to kind of dive into this bridge element down here, because this is, like, honestly, it's one of my favorite interiors for how well they utilize the space, okay? So first we have our climate control. It's pulled out, it's physical buttons. It's very easy to go to the rear to adjust it, or to the front. We've got knobs. We have our different driving modes right here. All of our climate seats, auto hold, and then this is our gear selector. Very space saving. And what that allows for is a really nice area right here, okay? So I think these cup holders are great. You can hide them away if you have, like, like a bigger, like, hydro jug or something, or you can just pop these out for your cup holders, and then you still have some more space right here. You've got a wireless charger and some additional area. It's a nice size center console for the size of the vehicle. You've got one USB-C in there as well as a 12 volt. And we also have some space underneath here. So just really a lot of good storage for a mid-size three-row SUV. This is some top-notch like cubby spaces. Okay, so in this calligraphy trim, this beautiful light interior, we also have this very light suede headliner. Now this is giving luxury. The suede headliner for a family car with young kids, I think, is a choice. It just depends on who's in here, okay? For, I think, younger kids, I think this could like dirty easily, could be a little bit tough. Not a deal breaker necessarily, but just something to consider. I think that the Palisade does a really, really stellar job of making your second row feel like borderline like a VIP experience, right? Especially in this calligraphy trim level. So let's get to the second row, the third row. We're going to talk about what the kids would be experiencing in the Hyundai Palisade. Let's start by talking about the car seat setup, okay? Now, the Hyundai Palisade comes in a bench and captain's chairs. Listen to me. I love a bench seat. I do not recommend it in the Palisade. It is not 3-across friendly, and it's only available, I think, on 2 of the trim levels. There's some really bad seatbelt overlap. Do not buy the Palisade if you're hoping to do 3-across, okay? Go for the captain's chairs. They're fabulous, okay? Love. Now, as far as car seat hardware, in the captain's chairs, lower anchors and tether anchors in both seats. In the third row, we have 1 set of lower anchors on the driver's side, and we have 2 tether anchors, 1 on the driver's side, 1 so poorly placed in the middle seat that allows no car seat to be installed there. The Palisade has an Achilles heel, and trust me when I tell you, it is the tether anchor situation in the third row. We will get into it when we get back there. But let's focus on the second row, okay? I have 2 car seats installed here. I have a Kiko Kid Fit booster and then a Britex Poplar car seat. They're both installed forward facing. I want you to take a look at that legroom though, you guys. The Hyundai Palisade has some best in class second row legroom, meaning it is great for rear facing car seats or it's great for older kids and passengers. I'm going to go ahead and take out this Kid Fit booster because I want to show you what a 6-foot tall adult looks like back here, okay? All right, so I have this seat set for a tall adult, and look at this, you guys. I mean, I'm so comfortable. This is a rival legroom to a full-size SUV back here. It is such a good choice for parents who are looking for a lot of legroom back here. The amenities. This is like my equivalent of a limousine. I'm going to be honest. Check this out. Sunshades. 2 door cup holders. In this same beautiful design back here, we've got this nice white wood, the textured chrome, the perforated leather. Like it just, they continue it on in the second row, which I appreciate. Ceiling vents, great for ventilation. And I like that I have my own sunroof. So it's not connected, right? So we have those nice vents placements, but I still have my own sunroof back here. I just love that. Okay, leather back pockets, heated and ventilated seats on this calligraphy trim level. Amazing, truly amazing. We also have USB-Cs on the back of the seats, which I think is awesome. Such better placement than being down here. It's easier if I have to like charge my phone. It's like at eye level. And I also like this, a little place to hold your phone on both sides. Now, this is with those seats pushed all the way back. So basically I'm giving my third row as little legroom as possible. But if I move them up, I mean, I could still ride like this. I could easily still ride like this. The seats are comfortable. They're wide. My thighs aren't hanging off. I'm all over the place. Sorry, bottle storage down there. I love it. Let's talk about third row access, okay? Now, could be better, could be worse, is what I'll tell you. There's no car seat tilt. I do love the car seat tilt. I think it just offers families some more versatility, but this has the tilt and slide, which I also like. It's also very easy. There's 2 ways to do it, down here or down here. So depending on who is going to the third row, whichever one's closer, if it's a child, they may want to opt for this one. All you do is press the button though. There's no lever to pull. Like it literally couldn't be easier. It couldn't be smoother to get to the third row. Nice and wide aisle. And now here I am in the third row of the Palisade, okay? This seat pushed all the way back, giving the second row as much room as they need. And I'm fine. I'm honestly comfortable. Amenities back here are great. These seats do recline slightly. They're also heated in the third row. I'm sorry, am I in a BMW? Third row heated seats on a mass market car is very impressive. Nice cup holders and charging back here as well. Oh, and we also have our own vents, ceiling vents in the third row. So comfortable. Now let's kind of break this down because it's right here. It's everything that's happening here. There is no need for this to be considered a 7-passenger car. There is not a world where someone fits right here. Not a world. By the time you do this, here, we'll do it. I can tell no one's ever done this in this press car before. First of all, like that's abysmal. Like I have to like switch these. That's what you're talking about. I mean, I don't even understand it. I literally don't even understand it. It should not be considered it. I would have so much rather them made these two really great seats with their own sets of lower anchors and tether anchors, like in the Lexus TX or the Volkswagen Atlas, when they only put two seats back here. It makes for a more comfortable third row. This seat, trust me, this seat's worthless. Now the problem is, in what Hyundai did is they put a tether anchor here and they put one here. Well, I already told you this is a wash, okay? You can't fit a human, you certainly can't fit a car seat. They should have put one here so then we could have had two forward-facing car seats. So if I think about, a family of 4, maybe they have 2 kids in forward-facing car seats, this car wouldn't work. Basically, you can only fit one car seat in the third row of the Palisade, which I would just appreciate more flexibility. It feels like there's no reason to not put a tether anchor on that seat. So Hyundai, for 2026, if it's not too late, bring us the hybrid. Also bring us some better tether anchors and a car seat tilt if I can just get whatever I want. Hyundai Palisade trunk space. It's not bad, okay? Now, it's not the deepest, longest. It's not the longest because it does have this additional storage under here, which this thing can hook right here. And I'm telling you, that buys you some extra inches. That makes it great for strollers. Great. One thing I like about the Palisade that you can't find in the Telluride is you do have power folding third rows, okay? So, nope. There we go. Oh no, it's gonna be so mad because I hooked that into place. Oh well. There's our good shot of our tether anchors though. Just the two. This is not a tether anchor, despite how it looks. That is just a hook. That is just something that should have been a tether anchor that they didn't want to spend the extra 13 cents on. Not happy about that. I also like that it's a press. It's a press and walk away. I don't have to hold it. It's not beeping at me. It's good. So, if you feel like this is enough trunk space for your daily life, and you can keep that third row up, you go for the captain's chairs. It's a very comfortable car. I really do. I always say, if I would have only had 2 kids, I would probably buy a Hyundai Palisade. Like I think the tech is great. I love how it looks. I love how it feels. I love the second row comfort features. Just think it's a really, really solid option. Okay, guys, so that's going to wrap up this 2025 Hyundai Palisade tour. Maybe the last tour I do of the current Palisade body style. I'm very excited for what 2026 has to bring. But to summarize, parents of 2 kids, parents of older kids, rear-facing car seats and tall adults, this Hyundai Palisade is truthfully one of my top picks for family.